Guns have become a taboo subject of late, like intercourse with your dog. But there are far worse things in life than guns, such as rainy days, bed hair, and seeing your dad leave the other side of the glory hole. But far worse than all of these is the EOD Bot, and getting genital herpes from your dad. The EOD Bot, for those who also have time to wash their hands after a dump, stands for Explosive Ordnance Disposal Robot. Unlocked at level 40 within the Engineer class, this handy robot can be used for all manner of useful tasks, such as burning people alive. I know, right? Where can I buy one? But unlike my harmless prank channel on TikTok that got cancelled due to immoral practices and manslaughter, setting people on fire in Battlefield 6 is perfectly fine. But besides its intended use of repairing friendly vehicles, damaging enemy vehicles and equipment, and arming objectives, the EOD Bot is a lethal weapon. Something Mel Gibson. But before the PTFO crowd begin to feel their sphincters constricting, the EOD Bot does in fact play a pivotal role in massaging the enemy's prostate, but with rusted metal. Just like that one time at band camp, minus the 8-hour surgery to remove a French horn from my anus. Ah, good times. In fact, using the EOD Bot, you can support your team like never before. Enemy tanks used to be a real pain in my side before my husband bought me an EOD Bot. Sure, he's fucking my son's sister, but the ease in which I can now eliminate tanks and support my team sure makes up for the silly little mistakes he keeps making. Enemies holding down a point with no easy access route? Say no more. With the EOD Bot, breaking, entering, and arson have never been so accessible. Even your son, who's in a high-speed collision-induced coma, could do it, and when he wakes up, he can pay you for the damage his forehead made to the hood of your car. Friendly tanks taking shots from all sides like a fiercely independent student trying to pay my way through college. Their way through college. Get to repairing it. Enemy equipment making your life miserable and making you consider buying a small animal to choke. Well, an EOD Bot can help. Using either the blowtorch or cluster munitions will destroy the equipment. What the fuck are you doing? A dwarf isn't a small animal, and that is not choking. And lastly, it's a great scouting device. Need to anticipate social interaction at work? Send the EOD Bot in, read the room, and if Tina's talking shit about her fucking cat once more, so help me God, I will blow that bitch up. And Mr. fucking Whiskers, he doesn't even like catnip. What the fuck is wrong with him? So yeah, see something you don't like, spot it for your team. But most fun of them all, and I've said it before, not in this video, but when I was asked why I wanted the job at the crematorium, I just really like setting people on fire. Something about the screaming that really gets me stiff. Oh, they'd be dead. But in Battlefield 6, they are very much alive, and so the screaming can once more produce a wet patch in my pants. Not piss, the other one. No, not blood. Cum. It's cum. How the fuck am I ever going to monetize these videos? Anyway, the EOD Bot really does give. Who's a famous killer? Think. Bin Laden a run for his money. If this thing had wings, then boy would it be a close call. You have to play a certain way, and that is find a dark hole and sit in it and hope no one finds you. Just like weekends with my uncle. And then, when ready, deploy the Bin Laden Bot. Flank the enemy, I find this works best, and find those enemies who least expect to be violated by a rusty pole. You will be shocked to see how many men actually enjoy taking the rusty pole. Same goes in Battlefield 6 too. Some will be less willing, but taking a leaf out of Dominic Toretto's memoir, titled I Like Cars and Doing Erotic Things with Men, I Wish These Half-Naked Women Would Go Away, available in all good bookstores and on Amazon. Page 22 states that I knew Brian was the one when I watched him polish my rim. I salivated and proceeded to lob my wrong page. Page 33 states that when an opponent is less willing, remind them that they are a stinking orphan, but not like Batman or Annie. More like Oliver Twist, who had a chub on for porridge. Tell them you got family and they've got syphilis, then do some sick drifting and torch them. Classic Dominic Toretto. Let me know in the comments the title of the Dominic Toretto memoirs you've read. So yeah, if they want to play hard to get, simply start drifting, take evasive action, and it makes the bot much more difficult to destroy. Panic also sets in for the enemy, as there are few things more humiliating than getting non-consensually molested by Wally. Takes me back to Comic-Con of 2008, but most will more than likely be quite content getting roasted. In other situations, flanking isn't even necessary, particularly in high-octane areas of the map. Enemies will be too concerned with your more able-bodied counterparts, so like how Stephen Hawking appeared on that special list of young at heart men, because you're on wheels, it doesn't count. out, and you should use this to your advantage. Roll on by as they focus fire on your fully developed bipedal teammates. Then, again, like Johnny Storm, flame on. You reckon he can piss napalm? You reckon he can just light the tip of it like a candle, then ask whoever to blow it out and make a wish? But not make a wish, kids. They've got more than enough on their plate, well, liquid food bag, without adding napalm piss to the equation. I mean, there must be some real creative things the Fantastic Four can do that's never talked about. I mean, how does fucking a walking boulder work? I haven't seen the latest film though, so they may have covered that. Wow, a Battlefield 6 video that finally discusses the key issues of today. Moving on though, and I think third to setting people on fire in Battlefield 6 and setting people on fire in just life, is destroying enemy tanks. Anyone who's played Battlefield 6 for any amount of time will understand the violating nature of tanks. And so what do we do to those who violate us without consent? If you said, get it over with so you can earn your BDSM Boy Scout badge, then you'd be quite wrong. The correct answer is use an Uno reverse card. Now I am become Scout Leader Brian, molester of my ass. So yeah, flip the switch and use the EOD bot to take out tanks with ease. You can often approach women without them even noticing you, utilizing surrounding cover and taking them unaware from behind. Did I say women? I meant men. I mean tanks. And once near, like taking a tasteful upskirt video, the best position to be in is underneath. Probably best not to bring a sound guy next time though, or a director. Simply position yourself underneath and get to torching. I wouldn't suggest laying mines whilst you're under them, as if set off, you too could blow up like a streamer electrocuting his dog. And what's more, if you find the tank miraculously repairing itself whilst you're burning it from within, you'll likely find engineers hanging from its rear like sparking human hemorrhoids. And what do we like to do to humans? That's right, fuck them. Set them on fire. Make fun of their disabilities. Set them on fire. We like to set them on fire. And so what started as some hardcore metal on metal action, kinda like quadriplegic porn, has now gone platinum by adding some burning flesh to the mix. And I think that just about sums up my essay on why arsonism isn't as bad as the media makes it out to be. Burning people should be a fun thing, not frowned upon. So let's take this to the government. Sign my petition to make arson legal again. Link in the description. And yeah, the EOD bot is pretty cool in Battlefield 6. Of course, it's not about the kills as I'm told, but using the EOD bot and I think 2 or 3 kills from more traditional methods of murder, I managed to get a 50+ round the other day, which I say to prove that I do in fact have a fanny pack full of used condoms. Not mine, but condoms nonetheless. Give it a go yourself. And remember to let me know in the comments the memoir titles you've seen from the guy whose silhouette resembles the perfect phallus and visionary author Dominic Toretto. Feel free to share your kill counts with the EOD bot too, because comparing size with men on the internet isn't gay. And until next time, don't do drugs, unless it's the cool ones.